Scouting here.
Yeah.
Spouted as control. Picks up new item here. He's got a Tranquil.
Storm coming with a haste now, though. Kuroki
Okay.
could be in trouble. Might not
Turn
see
the
this one
corner.
coming.
He does not have a level Engrave. Oh no, he did save a point, but he tries to put in the point, but he gets instantly blown up before he even gets the chance to get the Grave off, and it's going to be Newbee striking first.
So you asked if the Storm would make the move. I guess if he gets a haste rune, it happens in that
The
situation.
time is right, and he's not done yet. He now just ball lightnings through onto this top lane. The first rotation could be coming in. Blast could be there with the Burrow Strike. The heal comes out, though, and so does the Grave. But U9 has made his move, and it looks like they're going to be eating Centaur tonight. Yummy, yummy. 2-0 start for Newbee. What? I forgot the real name.
Corrosive haze.
Corrosive Haze.
Yeah.
The Corrosive Haze is on. Can Kaka find the opening? If he gets a good Burrow followed up with a Crush, maybe it could be enough.
Yeah, if they're able to combo it perfectly when he's sitting at maybe 60% HP or 70%, they'll be able to get him.
I see GH trying to come around the corner, looking to go for a Bounty Rune, but look who's there waiting for him. They're jumping from Sccc. He goes for the Telekinesis, but Kaka's also there. Oh, they turn! They get super greedy. They want to get him and the Courier, but the Courier will be able to make it away.
So that's the move. That's the move that I was expecting to happen. Like the moving with the Sand King and the Stormster rotation like that. It's like fighting. Like look at where Newbee's forced to take these fights. It's like right next to a tier 1, right next to a tier 2. KP getting gone on in the mid lane, gonna get bursted down from the center.
Yeah, wonderfully set up there from GH with that ball lightning, and they're not done yet. Stampede on forward, looking to go for Kaka, but a jump-in bomb does come out, and they're going to quickly shred out the Dazzle. On the other side, they are going to be managing to burst through, forces down a buyback from KP, looking to go back in, gets stomped from Mind Control, and he goes down right away. A dieback instantly going to be taken away, but on the other side, they are going to be able to burst through Miracle. Now they're looking to Mind Control, and it looks like Newbee still will be able to get the lap at the end of the day here. Finally able to muscle him down, the only survivor being Matama Man. It did cost here, and they get to the Roche area in good enough time that Liquid are going to be not able to kind of easily do it.
Onto. Going for a play here. Onto
down
Kaka.
there. Kaka pops the Yules, burrows to the side. The crush from KP creates the space, but it's U9 who's going to be able to get the quick slice and takedown. Both Miracle and Kuroki going to be taken out of this one. Double stun comes through from GH, pops up the E-Blade, tries to go for DB, but gets quickly taken down. Stole the Epicenter, trying to make some work out of it, but gets dropped first. And now the Mana Leak forces Matama to get stunned on up, and they will surround him and finish him off. 4 go down. Newbee beeline it back for the pit. I unfortunately didn't even catch the beginning. Like U9, they must have instantly just jump bombed and taken out Miracle and Dazzle. Liquid there are going to be venturing open to the high ground of Newbee. Say Newbee has a blind blink stomp too. Uh-oh. They found KP. They're moving in. They're going to connect with the stun. They're looking to go for the finish, but they're jumping from Sccc, looking to go for the backlines. Can he get the burst finish on Dazzle? Yes, he can. They're hitting him right where it hurts. GH will be able to play and make it to the high ground and out from trouble, but they re-engage onto the heart of the fight. Blast flying on through, but Tumaman's still holding his own. A giant Omni Slash will come out and manage to burst through the ages. U9 should be going down next, and they will get him down. Return of the life from Sccc will be able to get the finish onto GH, jumping in and back out, but he's surrounded by 3 here. And with those kind of numbers, they're going to have to pull all the way off.
GH picking up a god
It was the old Dire secret shop, but daytime now? Yes, it is.
Long stun from the Aghanim Sand King.
Blink back, waiting for the counterplay. That's where it happens. Mind Control looking to move for KP. Blinding Light will bump them back and away as they continue the chase, but they go back for the backlines once again, and they'll quickly burst down GH. Mind Control and Kuroki also on this side. They were able to get the catch on the KP, but at what cost here? Is it cost also their own backliners? Now Matama Man and Miracle trying to pick up the pieces, and together with Mind Control trying to equalize this fight. Re-engagement as they spot out the Coddle on the low ground. Try to quickly take them down, and they will do so.
There's a gem on the deck.
Yes, it is. To the high ground, back they go, though. SC's able to jump in. They look to get the surround play on the Matama Man, and they will be able to potentially burst him down. They get it. 2 split apart there for Liquid. Left Matama Man on lone on the high ground, and that's when Newbee could kind of capitalize. So
I think it's really they're trying to force that again. It is, however, nighttime now.
Yeah, just unfortunately right as they make their high ground approach. But Newbee already here. Lead in Burrow. He pops the Ghost Scepter, eats his own Burrow, moving from SCC. Blinding Light bump back. Mind Control now stuck on the low ground. Epicenter comes out. They scoot him back behind, and they're going to be able to get the finish on Mind Control. But Tumaman is holding onto that buyback. Needs 7 more seconds to make his return, but it might be too late. They've lost their Dazzle already. They've lost their Rubik. Newbee are going right into the tier 3. Now here's the return. Just as Matama Man comes right back to life, that's when the buyback comes out from GH, and that is when Newbee make their leave. Or does it? They're actually turning back a bit here. Maybe Liquid are assuming Newbee are running away. but they're not. They jump back in, they're looking to go for the quick pick on Matama Man, but can they get him down? They look to pull him in, but he gets forced out to safety. Matama, or Mind Control, looks to re-engage, gets hit with the stun, and they're going to be losing KP on the side of Newbee, but they could be losing more. Burrow locked down, and they will burst down and finish out U9. Unfortunately, this re-engagement will not work out for Newbee.
So the Rubik being able to force Staff Alchemist away from the Life Stealer pretty much saves his life because Matu was Bloodthorn there. He was going to start getting chunked down very quickly.
Yeah. It was a kind of a gamble, a bit of a greedy play with that kill. That was a bit of mid lane Rax.
Yeah.
Potentially a second set. Now a buyback going to be forced out from KP. Liquid kind of reposition here. They pull out the weave and they're saying we're going in. We're not looking to walk away unless we get this Rax first. SC jumps in. That's when the Blade Fury comes out. And they look to kind of get the finish at least for the ranged Rax if possible. Jump in from Mind Control. Gets out on the stun. Sccc kind of locked in the horns here. We'll be able to finally jump back and away. Goes all the way to the fountain to kind of re-heal up. The buyback is going to be forced out from U9. Tries to get into action here. Liquid still not looking to fully pull out here. They have been unable to finish off even one Rax yet. But they have been able to kind of force Newbee to go into the piggy bank here. Dish out at least a buyback.
Yeah, KPs have been buying back, I don't know how many times this game actually. I think that's like the third or something.
Yeah.
Because he's been sitting on the same items for a very long time. He's not really scaling.
Now they're looking to head out. Look who's going for a re-engagement. Now it's going to be Liquid already waiting on the high ground. Brilliant setup, but a monster Burrow Strike comes out from KP as a response, and that's going to allow them to kind of get the setup as they go for the back line, take out the Dazzle right away. They look to get the setup. The Rubik's also going to be going down. A jumping from Kakai is going to be able to get the mighty monster epicenter. Now they look to go for Miracle. They hit him with the Abyssal Blade. They're looking to lock him down, but Mind Control with the stomp follow play is going to be able to clear the space to get him into the Blade Fury and head to the low ground here. KP trying to TP, will be able to make it out just in time. On the high ground, though, it's U9 muscling down and finishing out Mind Control here. And now Liquid,
they have to run
off.
Scc's respawning. They've got the recall for him, too, if they want to. A Fate's bringing him in.
They're bringing him. Get that guy here.
They're looking for Miracle. Miracle's got to
spin
TP out, and he's going to be able to get it off here.
He's gone, and they'll have to the road. Could be something for the Storm Sphere.
Could be for one of them, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I've even farmed up a couple of Moonshards on Coddles in game. It's not the craziest thing. Mid lane, though. Charge starting up down below. It looks like they're able to kind of get the lead and grab. Stun's coming out, but he's got the Lotus Orb on, so he can't really commit it. He'll eat the stun himself, but now be able to shake it off as they look to make their move. It's going to be U9 who's trapped within the mix. Jump in crush comes out from KP. A slide in crush of his own from GH. And now Miracle dishing out a hell of an Omni Slash between them all. Will slash right through Newbee, wiping the floor with 4. And it's only Faith, the lone old man, trying to make it away on the back of a freaking Glimmer Cape here.
Oh my god. That follow-up stun from GH was actually so perfect. Mind Control gets like a 2 or 3 man stun. GH slides in, gets a 3-man stun on top with the Omni Slash just coming through.
Yep.
And this Juggernaut is 6 slotted, so that on.
Oh, maybe not. Miracle happy to wait out the Glyph, and they're going to go right in for the Rax too. Can they do anything about it? The long jump comes in. There goes the Agnum's pull. They'll hit him right away. He steals the Remnant, gets the lift. Burrow Strike flies forward, but still not enough damage. Follow Burrow also going to be there as it's responded right back with the Lotus Orb. Newbee step back, create a little bit of space here. Don't want U9 to get quickly bursted down, but Liquid are going to be able to get the finish on the Rax here.
Can't burst anyone down with KP dead.
Moving back in and moving right on out.
The retreat.
Get in and get it done, man. Hell of a great fight. Allows them to take not 1 but 2 sets of Rax. Quick takedown.
Grabs himself the Aegis.
But as they make their way back up to the high ground, Liquid could be there waiting for him. Oh, man. U9 tries to walk up, but they get a huge monster pull coming up from Sccc. There goes the blast. Can they shrug off the damage? GH is already down along with the Dazzle. This could be Newbee's time. Lead in. There goes the Burrow. Is it going to be enough? Epi does not seem to get enough damage in there. Omni Slash now flying out from Miracle. Buybacks come out. GH back in the game now. U9 could be pulled back. Sccc gets the double pull, and it's going to be the takedown of Miracle here as Sccc looks to get the takedown of GH. It could be a dieback here. A very risky one for Liquid. While over on the other side, it's Matama Man caught deep on the enemy's territory.
That 4-man electric vortex into 4-man Burrow Strike?
I thought for sure
oh my god.
that knew we were about to walk into a terrible situation, moving up into that high ground, but Sccc just jumps past all of that and grabs the back with the foresight to see Newbees on their approach here. A fresh daytime is before us. And we got Miracle slowly blade fearing away from trouble. Initial lead in from the crush. The log jumping from SCC, looking to go for the backlines. We'll keep eyes there. Can they get the burst? The instant Rubik takedown, plus Miracle locked up in arms. Kuro is going to be able to get the grave off on himself, but that means Miracle's going to be left to his own devices, but he seems fine with that. Pops his BKB, now the Omni Slash that's going to shred right through KP. And it could be Newbee on the full retreat mode. They've already lost 2, but the buyback going to be forced out. They re-engage, they look to go for the jump. Can they get the burst? But Tumbleman going to be going down. Does have a buyback.
Oh, mind control was
from
in
mind
too.
control. He was so deep in there. They'll finish him off. He also has a buyback. We hold this fight.
KP and Faith buybacks, yep.
They were totally split apart. Liquid, Matama Man weren't there, but Newbee are already on the way. Trying to catch him while they go for the D-Ward.
Oh, he gets
beautiful catch! Sccc, my God! Gets a beautiful pullback onto him, is able to burst right through mind control and the dazzle, but can they get the clutch finish here? Liquid able to hold their ground and fight it out with their own abyssal play. Can they get the burst through? They're still holding on. Blinding light to bump them back, and now they look to focus and surround Matama Man. They will get the Aegis down. Sliding and scooting away, GH trying to make a retreat. Forced to leave, Matama Man back in behind. Him and Miracle, the slow movers, trying to get out from this one. Matama Man will get burst down. He has no buyback. Frantic to make it out. Omni Slash is there. SCC is going to be forced to go down and go right into a buyback. KP, no buyback for him. GH re-engaging, will end up losing his life. But as Miracle makes his return, he should be also going down here, and he will get dropped. He does have a buyback, but Matama Man does not.
Was that a 5-man Vortex?
It was monstrous.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. You could still see though that how strong Miracle really is. They even just were like, we can't just fight him when Matamba Man is up and when GH is up. We have to just ignore this Juggernaut, bring down Matsu, then we go for the Jug when he's isolated. But Sccc with this like 4 or 5-man Vortex with the follow-up.
It was
Kaka, KP.
Newbee.
Oh my God.
Read the situation so well. They saw Liquid coming up from the bottom lane. They saw that their body language saying, hey, we'll just go for this D-Ward, and that's when Newbee are like, hey, let's catch them while they're not suspecting an approach. And they get him right from behind. And now Newbee are inside the base, and they don't have a Alchemist or a Centaur to defend here for Liquid. This is all on Miracle. This is all on Miracle and GH and Kuro. But
like
they're already
could be
down.
The Megas, yeah. Should be the Megas. But they can't fight against the Megas. Just very difficult.
Omni Slash ready. Blast flying through the mid lane. Tier 3 down. They're looking to go for the Megas right now. Glyph forced out. SCC jumps in, gets a pull on both. Miracle and for the Dazzle. They will be able to burst him down. There's going to be no grave for Miracle. They jump back, get the finish on the racks, and that's going to be Megas unleashed for Newbee. As they try to make the retreat, though, they will get the Bro connection. SCC re-engages back into the fight once again. Miracle will get that finish for Kaka. Kaka buys back, though. They know that they're going to go for the win. Another double pull comes out for SCC. Is it going to be enough, though? They managed to stun him down. Miracle getting locked in his place, and he gets bursted down. Matama Man will be able to tag in and help out. But is he the man that's going to be able to do it? Newbee may have just gone a bit too much. He ends up getting reflected back with the Lotus. Then they send him back the other direction with his own Lotus, but it is it. That is over. It looks like Newbee have finally been able to do it after 72 minutes. What a ridiculous game.
This Aghanim's pickup by Sccc was genius, and we did confirm now, by the way, that the Lotus Orb does not reflect it. It does not reflect it. I did see it in those last 2 months because you don't target anybody. I was pretty iffy about that.
But how often do you get to see an Aghanims? And now you see Aghanims like that. We might be seeing more Aghanims on Storm Spirits. That was nuts. That was nuts.
The resilience by them in these fights,